Hi, DelusionDispeller back to do some more on some extra little things about narcissists. Okay, they are very poor in the self-insight department. They don't really see themselves as they really are. It's scary for them actually to go back into themselves and see where all of these defenses and frustrations and depression and all the things they go through even came from. They don't want to go there. And that is why you cannot confront them and make them see, oh, do you see what you're doing? Did you see how you lied there? Do you see how you cheated that person? Don't you care about my feelings? They don't want to go there. It's very painful to them to have all of that exposed. Therefore, they will invalidate, devalue, put other people down. They will focus on other people's flaws rather than admit that they have problems too. They do not have boundaries. They do not like setting boundaries. If you mention boundaries, they will think that it's a silly thing or an unneeded thing. And because of the fact that they regard people as extensions of themselves, they believe that you exist only to serve them. Therefore, they put their needs before your needs and anybody else's needs. And they are basically you are basically a supply source to the narcissist, and they are the ones that get to benefit from that while your life suffers. They're always thinking about how they can use other people to get what they want. Sense of entitlement comes along with this too. They simply do this because they feel that they have the right to do this to people, and your only purpose on this earth exists to serve them. Give me a second. I'm gonna skim over the rest of my notes here. They do have a sense of shame, but it's kind of deep down inside. They will share things that they've said or done, and they'll do it with reckless abandon. Like, they'll share things that are rather private, and sometimes they'll do it in public in front of people. This, again, is another tactic they use to humiliate and embarrass you so you'll do their bidding. Because most normal people that have tact will not bring out like sexual issues in public or something just very embarrassing in public. But narcissists really don't think like that. They just say whatever they want to say to watch you squirm and embarrass you, and they know that they have you where they want you later to do what they want you to do. They're very insensitive to the reactions of other people, and they're very boastful. They put people down. They're very offensive people, very brash. They will brag about people that they have one-upped and be very, what's the word? Kind of factual about it, but yet they're watching the other person's reaction to see how shocked they are that they're so proud about hurting this other person. I know the one narcissist in my life delighted in telling me a story about how she broke a dog's neck. She had gotten out of the car and she warned her friend, don't send your dog over here or I'll kill him. And the dog got loose or something, ran up to her, and she broke its neck and killed the dog. And she said it very matter-of-factly, like she was talking to me about everyday stuff. Like, I went to the store and bought a bag of bananas. I mean, it just was nothing to her that she killed an animal. Very disturbing. Psychopaths are like that too. They will ask questions that are very personal, and they will get very irritated if you are uncomfortable answering them. They don't get that because they're so tactless. They think that you have no boundaries and don't care if they ask you dumb stuff. So, the problem is if they're in a position of leadership over you, you're going to feel like you have to toe the line and do everything they want you to do. And so you're going to be doing things that go against your conscience, and you're probably not going to like yourself very much. Now, these are pathological narcissists I'm talking about. A lot of times people will call me up and say, you know, I just need to know, is he a narcissist or is she a narcissist? And I usually say, well, let's talk about it. What are these traits of narcissism? Do they have them? They have to have 5 of the 9 traits to be characterized as having narcissistic personality disorder. And to be a malignant narcissist, you have to have 5 of the 9 traits. You may be with somebody that is narcissistic but might not be a malignant narcissist. So in other words, there's kind of levels of it. There's also crossovers of different disorders. It's not uncommon to see a narcissist with depression or a narcissist with anxiety or a bipolar narcissist. And one thing that seems to be a common thread with narcissism is what is known as dissociative identity disorder. Many of them will switch personalities. And how that all interacts with the actual narcissistic personality disorder, I'm not really sure, other than they need to put on different personas so that they can switch personalities based on who they're with. Just like you notice when they're with you, they're abusive, but then when they're in public, nobody ever sees that side of them, so they don't believe you. They're thinking, oh, they're just the sweetest person. They're so kind. How can you say that about them? Because they've switched personalities, and they're not that person to the onlookers, but they are behind closed doors with you. So, all that being as it is, I just wanted to encourage you. I'm always telling the people that I talk to, you need to get out of the situation. Do not try to sit there and work things out. I don't care if he's your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife, whoever it is. If they're being abusive, abuse is abuse, and you don't deserve it. You may have come to believe that you are on this earth to be a scapegoat and serve everybody else. Watch my Proverbs tapes and my videos about what the Bible says and how the Bible beliefs that I had kept me bound for so long because I didn't really understand what they were saying. Jesus, God, whatever, nature, the universe, whatever you believe, did not place you here to be a victim. If you choose to stay in the situation, you are choosing to be victimized. And I don't mean that in a cruel way. You have to get out if you can. Now, if you're in a situation where you can't get out, then obviously that's not your fault. But most of the people I talk to are in a learned state of helplessness, which means they can get out, but they don't believe they can get out. They don't see the way, so they just stay put, and the abuse continues until they finally had enough and they find a way out. So it's all up to you. I'm here. I offer private sessions. Just go to my website at www.DelusionDispeller.com, and there all the information is there about the fee that I charge, etc. So basically that's it, and I will talk to you soon on my next video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless you.